Demon Beauty.
Chosen. Yeah.
What would you do if you knew you could not fail? As someone who's been a content creator for almost 6 years, I want to share a story with you. So I manifested 80,000 followers in 3 months one time. And this video is for my creators out there, but it also could be applied to anyone who's on their journey of anything, pursuing something for themselves. In 2022, it was towards the end of the year. I was like, you know what? I'm about to blow up my account. What I did was I created a plan, a content creation strategy, and I was excited about it, right? And then I went to work, okay, boom, every day, posting every day, boom. Until one day, one of my videos went viral. It got 2 million views. That was the most I've ever experienced in life on a post. Not only that video went viral, several other videos started to go viral on my account. And I was excited at first. I was excited because I was like, oh, snap, you know, my account is growing. Like, what I manifested is coming true. And so I kept putting in work. In the midst of my account growing, where something that started as enjoyment, fun, lighthearted started to become a chore. And that was completely opposite to what I wanted for myself. And not only that, I started to receive an influx of people, which means there was an influx of energy coming my way that I was not prepared for. The good comes with the bad and the bad comes with the good. Now, while my videos were going viral, I'm like, okay, cool, this is a vibe. Like, you know, people are buying my products. You know, this is a good thing. You know, there's an influx of people coming in. But what I didn't account for was the negativity that comes with that. And it started to become overwhelming and it became a lot. And it wasn't something that I was mentally and spiritually prepared for. And so because me growing my account in such a short amount of time, I manifested something so quickly that I didn't have the capacity to receive. I did not make space for me to receive the influx of people that came in. I wasn't ready, I was not prepared, and I wasn't grounded. And so because that was overwhelming for me, I remember just praying and I was just like, this is too much for me. I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. And I know how powerful my words are. So after I said that prayer, the next day my account got hacked. And I was like, okay, I respect it. Now I did attempt to get it back, but I also realized, why would I want to get something back that I asked to be taken away? So that was a huge lesson for me. It taught me that I can, one, achieve whatever it is that I want. It taught me, number two, to be prepared for what you want and desire, and to make space and create the capacity and the containment to receive what you desire. To bring this all back around, I started again, fresh, new account. And years later, after being in the game, slowly building, slowly putting myself out there, slowly peeling back the layers and becoming more of me, slowly allowing myself to be spiritually grounded in myself, completely okay with who I am. Because what I've learned is that even in that process, I was not fully comfortable with myself, being perceived, being all of me. I wasn't comfortable allowing people to judge me because I wasn't confident within myself to fully be seen in my darkness and in my lightness. It took me years to grow, to evolve, to peel back layers, to learn, to unlearn, to relearn, and to be fully solid within myself. So guess what happened along the way with my new account? I started growing my account at a slower pace. And as I became more of me, what I was seeking was now seeking me. Where I'm now able to work with one of my dream brands, the Dr. Sebi Cell Food brand, because I gave myself permission to be all of me. And it's not just this brand, but other brands have reached out. And guess what everyone is saying in their emails? We love your authenticity. And what that experience has taught me is that you cannot attract and receive something that is in alignment for you until you become who you are meant to be. I want this message to reach the right person. I've been on this journey for a long time. And for 6 years, I've done it afraid. I've been cringy to a lot of people. I've been judged. I've been laughed at. I've been talked about, all the things, right? But the thing is, I kept going. And I became okay with being in the spotlight, putting myself out there, becoming more confident in myself. I started to see the fruits of my labor. And they're starting to come in now. And I know to some, that's a long time. But guess what? It's only the beginning. Last year, I landed a hotel collaboration. I was able to do a food collaboration. I got invited to speak on a panel for my business. I landed one of my dream brands collaboration. I even got invited to my first brand event. And might I add, I was super excited and grateful because I'm like, wow, this is really happening. All because I kept going on my journey. I was not seeing results for years, y'all, but I kept going and I'm finally receiving the results. And this experience taught me a valuable lesson between quality versus quantity, manifesting from your ego versus your soul, attracting followers versus building real and genuine community, getting caught up in the excitement versus honoring the process and the journey to build, showing up insecure versus showing up confident, being unprepared versus being prepared to receive, showing up inauthentic versus showing up in your authenticity. I really want this message to inspire someone out there. It's okay to be you. People may think, oh, this girl is crazy. This girl is off the chain. This girl is wild. What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why is she being cringy? But guess what? You know what these brands are looking for? They're looking for authenticity. They're looking for someone who's not like everybody else. They're looking for someone who has a creative edge. They are looking for your sauce, your uniqueness. They're looking for that it factor, that thing that makes you stand out. Do you think that I let people talk about me and laugh at me and joke about me because I'm weird, strange, and quirky and all the things? You think I let that stop me? No, because I know that I don't have to change anything about myself. I just had to accept myself and to show up in my fullness and in my authenticity. And when I started to do that, that's when I started to receive. The very thing that I've been judged for all of my life was the very thing that these brands were looking for. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for being who you are, for being into what you're into, the way that you express yourself, the way that you show up, the way that you are, what you believe in, your mannerisms, how you talk. This is the very thing that will set you free. So show up in your truth. What would you do if you knew you could not fail?
Chosen. Yeah.
Damien